Hey Aquarius, happy April. I hope you guys are doing well. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please take what resonates for you and leave anything else that does not fit. This is a general reading, so it is not possible for every single reading to fit everything that everyone is going on, but if you come to this channel often, there's a greater likelihood that I am picking up on your energy. So now let's see, what does Aquarius, all right, ooh, schizophrenia, what does Aquarius most need to know? Playfulness, what does, okay, on the ground. Oh, okay, so let's see. We get schizophrenia, playfulness, transformation. Schizophrenia, playfulness, and transformation. So Aquarius, it looks like we got a lot of overthinking going on. What's happening, friend? What's happening? Whenever we get this card, it is like we are locked and focused on something, and that may not be serving us. You know how they say a watch pot never boils? It is that hyper focus on something. It produces this weird sort of neediness energy or fear-based energy, which is repelling away from us everything that we are choosing to experience. So these cards are saying, hey, if we could just lighten up just a little bit, be a little bit more lighthearted, this will free up the energy around you for the thing that you are choosing to experience to come to you. Not saying that it will, because we need to have that be the dominant frequency in order to be a vibrational match, but it looks like over time we get the thing because we stop our hyper focus on it and allow it to come to us by being a little bit more lighthearted. So yeah, I know it's counterintuitive because we think, okay, well, if I focus on it more, I'll get it. Not true, not true. So what does Aquarius need to know? Finances, career, relationship. Are there any, all right, not doing that. Are there any next steps for Aquarius? Okay, this is good. The World card, all right. Anything else for Aquarius? All right, that's too many. Anything else for Aquarius? Okay, intensity. Anything else for Aquarius, please? Anything else? All right. Okay, it's two cards, but we'll take them. So we get the World card, intensity, sorrow, and participation. World card, intensity, sorrow, and participation. So Aquarius, it looks like we are at the end of an old cycle that seems like it was very, very heavy. In order to step into the new cycle, it's going to require us to focus on it, focus on what we do want. So I know you've heard that if you keep thinking what you've always thought, you're going to keep getting what you've always gotten, and that's because words have vibration. So we are setting a tone or a frequency by our focus on what we do not want. We're telling the universe, more please. Remember the law of attraction? Remember The Secret a billion years ago when we all were like, I knew that. So just be mindful that what you focus on, you're going to attract more of it. So it is definitely the end of a cycle with the World card that seems like it was very heavy and very intense. And even though it seems like, oh my gosh, I really do not want to focus on positive things right now, this is the way that we begin the new cycle, is by focusing on what we do have, what has happened to make us who we are now. So a lot of times we're just focused on the lack or the loss as opposed to who do we become through all of that. And that's what is most valuable. So let's see here. Are there any next steps? Is there any advice for Aquarius? Any next steps? Any advice for Aquarius? Ooh, okay. Okay, so it does look like this card would basically be the Hanged Man. So it looks like you're in a little bit of a holding pattern with the waiting game card because of our attention on the past. And so we have to decide, are we willing to release it? Are we willing to release it? Because if we keep thinking the same thoughts, we're going to get the same thing over and over and over again. So it does look like we're in a little bit of a holding pattern, but the good news is we can get ourselves out if we decide to focus on what do we want now? What are we choosing to experience now? So if there's a question that you always wanted to know the answer to, a yes or no question, please hold that question in your mind right now. Hold the yes or no question in your mind right now. All right. So we get the Three of Cups, and this is a yes. That's a yes. All right. So thank you so much, Aquarius, for joining me. I really appreciate you. And if you did like this video, would you please like this video? It helps the channel so much. Like, share, and follow. It really does help the channel. All right, so great seeing ya. Don't be a stranger. Happy April, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.